Hello my gorgeous makeup lovely friends, how's it going? I did an order with Suva Beauty a while ago to get their newest palette. It is the Magic and Ecstasy palette. It looks a little something like this. Yeah, and well, this video is all about using that palette. I've created 2 different eye looks and managed to use every single colour in this particular palette. So if you want to see how I did this, look at my face swatches and see what it is that I thought of the entire palette overall, then this is the video for you. Do please keep on watching. Did I wake up this beautiful? No, I spent hours putting this look together. Anyways, we're going to do our face swatches, because that's what we're here for, of the Magic and Ecstasy palette, which looks like this. So I have very wisely elected to wait until I need a shower. Yeah, because it's going to take me forever to get the glitter off, and that's the way that I was thinking. So I'm going to start off first by doing the first row. So I have Ego, Trance, Metaphor and Curious. So, oh, the white comes up really well, doesn't it? Wellity. What I like about this palette is they have a white and a black. I think that's really very smart. I don't hate it. And then I'm going into the next 4 shades. Yeah, one of which is a glitter. So we have Unusual, Charmed, Delusional, so there's the black in it, and then this, which is Creative, which is this lovely yellowy, greeny sort of a glitter. So let's pop that on. I'm gonna put the mattes here. So this is Unusual. Not unusual to want glitter on your face. Then we have Charmed and Delusional. Now, where are we going to put this lovely little glitter? Creative. Let's put it. Don't look at my spot. Do. It wants attention. Creative. Oh, that's pretty. And you know, it doesn't feel like, it feels quite finely milled. It doesn't feel like it's a very abrasive glitter. She said, optimistically, I'll probably tear off all my skin now taking this off, but sure, look, whatever, this future Teresa's problem. And then on to the next 4 glitters. Oh, well, these are lovely. They'd want to be. Now, I got them in the sale, and I got like free brushes and stuff with them, but still. Oh, okay. So this one is Psychosis. Has a lovely kind of orangey, yellowy sort of a look to it. Then this one is Deception. Now with that blue, look at it. It is called Catalyst, and the green, which has lovely kind of flecks of orangey kind of things in it. That is called Alchemy. Right, so let's, yeah, good there. Some definitely swatch better than others. Let's see. Yeah, like that pink, which is Deception. I think it's more dry, more of a dry formula. But sure, look. How beautiful am I? On a scale of 1 to 10. Don't lie. Yeah, I quite like this. I mean, we'll see what it is that I can do with this. Probably F-all. But yeah, just keep on watching if you want to see what I've done with all of this on my face. That's right, I've perfectly styled my hair. Just managed to get my fringe to be the way that I want it to be. And now I'm going to pin it back. And it'll never be the right shape again. The things I do for you guys, the things I do. I know, couldn't be more beautiful. Okay, so go back here. There we go. As part of the deal with Suva, they also sent on 5 free brushes because they were meant to sell this palette at an earlier date, but due to various things they couldn't. So they sold it at a lower price, and with these. So I really felt like I got a nice little deal. There is this brush. I'm going to show. Oh, they're nice. Look at that. I think I'm going to use a few of these as well. Just, oh, I see a brush in here that I know I'm going to love. This is the 410. Look at that. That's going to be a nice little detailed blender. This is a nice kind of packing brush. It's called the 530. There we go. Then this, I mean, this is definitely a highlighty brush. It's called the 140. Well, that's nice. And this one I'm particularly excited about. It's the 350. Now this is reminding me a little bit of my Jessup 237, which I'm obsessed with. So I'm really liking the look of each of these, and now I can finally get rid of the plastic packaging on those. I will fling it on the floor. Whee! Anyways, it is what it is. I'm gonna pop them into little things. There, that's your new home. Okay, so I've obviously prepped my eyelids. I think I'm gonna do 2 different looks because, well, I don't have to justify myself. I can do what I want. Thank you. I am just going to get this brush first. So it's the Jessup 223, the Petite Eye Blender. And what I'm going to do is go into Trance first. There we go. So how are we all doing? This is the first time I am filming back in Carlo. Don't know if you can tell, but I'm back. So it's been a while since I last filmed because I had a lot of things like pre-filmed. So it feels a bit odd getting back into it. Like good, but like definitely odd. And you know, I just kind of been doing my own thing over the Christmas. Not really relaxing because I had so much stuff to do, but you know, doing my own thing. I watched a lot of Bridgerton. Who else watched Bridgerton? Really enjoyed it. I do have some thoughts on it. So, okay, I love a period drama. I do. There's something about them. It just like it appeals to my general sensibilities. But my major problem with period dramas is obviously they're attempting to be historically accurate, even though the stories they are depicting are fictional. Using this same brush again, and I'm going to go into metaphor. So even though they're depicting these fictional stories, they're like, well, we must stay historically accurate and have an all-white cast unless it's a servant. And I'm like, oh God, this is awful. And it just, you know, makes me feel very ishy about the entire thing. But when I was watching Bridgerton, I was like, hold on, they have a fairly diverse cast. And I got all excited and I kind of was watching it and I thought, okay, it seems to be that they have, it's not a plot point, you know, the colour of their skin, or at least that was not kind of initially seemed to be the thing. I just thought, oh my God, brilliant. They've actually hired people based upon, you know, their ability and the fact that they're the best for the role. It seems to be like an almost colourblind type of thing. And I went, oh my God, this is it. This is where we need to be going. Until there was a scene where Lady Danbury was talking to the Duke. You'll know what it is that I'm talking about if you watched it. I'm going to go back in with this again. And she basically alluded to like, oh, you know, people of our skin colour, we didn't always have this, and it wasn't until the king married the queen that we started to get power and we were kind of given these positions. And I was like, wait, hold on, that changes everything. Because then you look at the relationships between people and you're like, if that was the case, then surely we would see a lot more kind of like issues along, you know, that socio-cultural dynamic. Maybe that explains the Duke's father's behaviour and why he was like looking for perfection, because, you know, they had been in a society where, you know, being a person of colour was seen as being whatever. It also makes you wonder then about the relationship between the king and the queen, and does she really love him, or is it that she's with him now just out of necessity? So that one scene, that one tiny scene changed the entire dynamic of the series for me. And it's really interesting that one little phrase can just change everything. Because up until that, I was like, oh, the Duke's dad is just a horrible man. And then you look at it and kind of go, well, maybe he had his reasons. Maybe he was like very aware of how people can be and, you know, the kind of expectations on people. Using the same brush again, and I'm going into a curiouser and curiouser. I'm going to try and use as many of these as I physically can. And I'm doing it slightly different because normally I would start off with a dark colour and then go up and out, but I decided I'd start with the paler colour first. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I don't know. You're meant to be here taking care of me. You shouldn't have left me to my own devices. But yeah, that was my thoughts on that. I just thought it was a really interesting sort of plot point, really, that they kind of sailed over, and I was like, this could actually be a very significant plot point. So is this the thing? What's happening? What's going on? Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to use one of the new Suva brushes. So this is the 410 that they gave, and I want to go into the shade Ego, which is a white, and I want to just pat that up here and just kind of blendy. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And I want to get, this is probably where it all goes a bit wrong. Whoopsies. I'm going to take this Suva Beauty, the 420 brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Delusional. Just a tiny bit though, and I mean a tiny bit. So I'm just going to pop that there. Pack. Stamp. Oh no, I've gone in for more. What have I done? Why haven't you stopped me, guys? Why haven't you stopped me? You guys are the worst. I can't be left to my own devices. You know that. You know that, and yet you let me. I'm going to pick up a bit more of the purple shade. Not even bothering finding the shades now, because I'm just like, what have you done, Teresa? Stop doing these things. So I'm just going to switch that back and forth in an attempt to blend. And I'm going to do something similar then on the other eye. Why? I don't have to justify myself. I'm using the Jessup 223 again, and I'm going into the shade, I think it was Charmed, yeah. Charmed, I'm sure, darling. Look, I don't know. I'm having a weird day. And I'm just going to pack that up here. Oh my god, the amount of palettes that I have yet to try are nuts. Like, I have stuff that I've had for months that I haven't tried yet. So I need to, like, not buy as much. I haven't bought any palettes for myself in about 2 weeks. So I'm like, maybe I just need to calm myself and not buy as much, she said. And then she'll probably go off and buy something else again. But I'm trying to be a bit better because I can't keep doing that. And I know that a huge amount of my spending is related to, like, my anxiety, and I need to stop using that as like an emotional crutch and find something else. So, you know, I'll do that instead. This isn't wildly pigmented. Not that it's coming off patchy, but I kind of have to build the colour up and kind of stamp it on. Which, you know, no harm, but for some people I know that would be a bit of an annoyance. I don't care. It's green. It makes me happy. That'll do. Through the colour switch again, you know, because why not? And I'm going into the shade Unusual. I don't know why I'm saying it in that weird accent, but there you go. Smack. Are there any other shows that you guys have been watching on Netflix or Amazon Prime or Hulu or anything really? Because obviously I don't know if you knew, but we're in lockdown. Well, most of us are in lockdown. I'm in Ireland. It's all a bit vague, but a lot of us are kind of confined to our homes, so obviously we're consuming a lot of media. So I would like suggestions on things to watch. I really enjoyed Bridgerton. It was quite a delight to find that Julie Andrews narrated it. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, what? She's doing what now? So that was great. Love Julie Andrews. She is an absolute treasure. I just love her so much. Oh, I like that. And taking this same brush again, and I want to go into the purple. So, curiouser and curiouser. Look, I'm allowed to do that. This is my channel. And just pop that there and just attempt to smack it on. Do I know what I'm doing? No, absolutely not. Kind of like this though, it's very murky. That's reminding me a little bit of, like, say, the Northern Lights. I don't hate it. Look, I know I should be using eyeshadow primer, but I don't care. I'm a renegade. I'll do what I want. I'm using the little brush that came with the Suva Beauty. It's the 410, and I'm going to go back into Ego, which is the white. Look, I'm doing essentially the same thing with this eye, but with different shadows. Cause I can't think of new and interesting things to do. Saws. I'm just gonna vaguely blend. That's right. Vaguely blend. Oh, I kind of really love the way that's looking. And then I'm going to take this Silver Beauty, the 420, and go into the black shade again, which was called Delusional. And I'm going to F it up, I'm sure. Oh well, it is what it is. Just stamp that on. Sorry, I keep putting my mirrors in strange places. Which makes it sound like I put it in the really bad places, like I don't put it there. Or do I? You'll never know. You'll never know. Oh, I was so annoyed with myself when I went home for Christmas. I forgot to bring this with me. It's my little silicone applicator. I may have bought a few more. But anyways, doesn't matter. I am confused and bemused. I am going to use this. It's my little one from Sigma. And I'm going to go into the shade Alchemy. I'm not even doing a proper cut crease. I just can't be arsed. I want to try this without any glitter glue first, because, like, I mean, it's an expensive enough palette, so I kind of figure I shouldn't have to use a primer. God forgive me, but oh, hello. Hello. Oh, you're there. Oh, sorry. I realised that was probably a really weird sound. But you're watching this now, so in for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, my lord, hello. Oh. Oh, well, hello. Oh. That is nice. Sorry, that is really nice. I have a lot of feelings towards that, and they're not PG-13. I'm going to use this again, and I'm going to go into Catalyst, which is the blue one. Miss it? Are you watching? I know how you feel about blues. So let's see how this one goes. Oh, that's nice. Again, I've no glitter primer or anything down. You'll have seen I didn't use anything like that. Yeah, I like that. And then finally, using this again, and I'm going into the shade Deception. I make it look deceptively easy, don't I? It's so complicated. I'm so talented. JK. Just put that there. Bum, 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 bum. I think this pink is almost like a slightly different formula to the rest. I'm going to take this Jessup 227 and I'm going to pick up the green glitter and the blue glitter. So I have them both on the one, and just kind of go between the two, just to kind of blend a little bit more. Yeah, so it's a little bit softer. That'll do. That'll do. And I'm going again with the same brush, going in with the blue and with the pink, and just pop that there. That'll do. I don't hate this. I in fact quite enjoy it. I'm using this brush again, and I'm picking up the black and the purple, and I'm just gonna swishy here. Use this again, and I'm gonna go into creative. This is interesting. At least now I can say I've tried all of the colours, so it'll be a decent review. A thorough review, some might say. This reminds me of the glitter from the Aha Honey palette from Colourpop. There's a similar sort of a look to it. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Or, as my beautiful friend Tia says, clitter. And I live for her saying it. We're actually going to do a collab soon, so keep an eye out on my channel and on her channel for it. We're going to be doing a voiceover of each other's videos, so that should be funny. She'll probably be like, what is Teresa doing? She doesn't know what she's doing. I'm hoping that Cleopatra will feature in it. because Cleopatra features in all of our releases and rounds. So there you go. Using the same brush again, I'm going into psychosis, which does sound like not like as in I'm mentally going into psychosis, although honestly, what, this is 3rd, 4th, 5th, 5,000th lockdown, so possibly, who knows. And smoosh. I think though doing things like this it's gonna help. Like I found like playing with makeup quite therapeutic, and I have my Patreon group now, and oh my god, such a lovely bunch of people. I'm really enjoying that. We're gonna have a Zoom soon where we do like a quiz and stuff, and we just hang out and drink tea and just be silly. And I'm gonna try and do a few more Zooms where we're just having a movie night or something. So one of my lovely Patreons, Victoria, she's really good at things like Discord, so I need to annoy her about that soon and ask her how I can use Discord to watch movies, because I know that there's a way of doing it, but I'm not very bright. I'm using this again, and I'm going into the pinky glitter. I think definitely the green and blue glitters are, I think, a little bit better, like a bit more like pigmented or something. Sure, like, whatever. Grand. They're all usable, and at least I'm not having to put down like a glitter base. And yes, I know I should have like technically like cut the crease properly, but I'm lazy. So, and you're not my real dad. Or are you? Hey, if you are, why are you watching my videos? That's a bit weird. A bit weird. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I am going to take the 227, which is absolutely filthy at this point, and don't worry though, I've put it through the colour switch so you can't see anything, and I'm taking on the yellow and the orangey gold glitter and just pop there to try and swish between the two so it's a bit more of a gentle gradient. She said optimistically. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to get a bit more of the yellow to pop in there. Yeah. Oh, I really like that. You probably are like, no, Teresa's trash. Fair, you know, that's your opinion. I like it. And I have to wear it on my face, so as long as I like it, I think that's all that really matters. Isn't it, David? Sorry, I also binged on Schitt's Creek. Oh, I found this amazing TikTok the other day, and it was like somebody like pretending to be all the characters in Schitt's Creek, and it was amazing. They did it so well. I shared it in my Patreon group, I think, or at least I think I did. I know I definitely shared it with Rebecca. Rebecca J.U. reporting for Beauty Duty. She is a good friend of mine, and I know she also loves Schitt's Creek. So I was like, you need to watch this, because I knew she'd get it. And taking this, is it black and the purple again? I'm just popping it there, and just swishy swishy. Swishy 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 swishy. Yeah, okay, I like that. And then I'm almost done. I'm going to take this Suva Beauty, the 350, and what I'm going to do, God help me, is go into Charmed. Ooh, excuse me. Yes, I'm being brave, doing my under eye first without having done the rest of my base, but sure, look, whatever, I can do what I want. I'm just going to put a bit here. I can do what I want, this is my eye. Or is it? And then I'm going to go into, was it Unusual? Yeah, Unusual. Don't worry, I'll get like a little blendy thingy. We'll sort it out. It's going to be fine. Stop stressing out. Oh no, it's me that's stressing out, not you. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. And then a bit of Curious. And then a little bit of the black, which is Delusional. Yeah, that'll do. And I know I have a nice little brush here, Thumb Warrior. There we go. It's my Morphe 562. Does anyone want to get me more? I love these. They're fantastic. Highly recommend them. And I also like the Sigma E36. It's very similar to it. But obviously the Sigma is more expensive. This is much more affordable. But I think Morphe stopped doing this one, which I think was very silly of them. because it's definitely one of their better ones. I'm just going into the black and the purple and just kind of swishy swishy there. And into the colour switch, I'm going into the purple and the blue. And swishy swishy there. Look, I know, it's difficult being this talented. And then going into the blue and the green. And swishy swishy. I know, very difficult being this talented, but sure, look. It is my burden to carry. I'm using the Suva Beauty 350 and I'm going into that lovely yellow again, which is Trance. Let's put it there. Really like that. It's quite a nice looking colour. Don't put glitter into your eye, Teresa. You're already blind enough as it is. Stop tempting fate. And then I'm going to go into Metaphor, which is the red, and pop that all there. Yeah. And then into Curious, which is the purple, and then into Delusional, the black. And again, doing what I did before, taking the little blendy brush, and I'm going into the black to the purple, and just do a little swishy swishy. Technically turns, don't worry. Don't worry, you'll get there. You keep watching my videos, you too will get to my level. Don't worry, Missy, you'll get there. Don't worry. And then, oh god, I went into the wrong colours. The purple and the red. And swishy swishy. That'll do, pig, that'll do. And then finally, the red and the yellow. And that's it. We're done. I'm going to say it. I think this is a nice look. I think I did well. Don't hate it. Yes, I'm going to go off, finish off the rest of my face, and tell you what it is that I think of this palette overall. And listen to some Bridgerton, so the soundtrack, really enjoying that. So yes, join me again. I'm back. So I'm going to zoom you in now so you can see what the eyes look like overall. I probably should have done like a proper like cut crease, but I was lazy. I just wanted to see how it looked. We don't have to be very precise. It's just makeup. And I will continue to say that to justify my lazy actions. So this is one eye, the green, blue, purple kind of background, and then the yellowy, goldy, purple kind of glitter along with the black and a bit of white to try and fade it out a little bit. And of course then I put all of the other shades then underneath. And then this is the yellow, red, purple one. I have to say, I think they look really very, very nice. Yes, I didn't do a proper cut crease, but it still, I think, came out pretty nicely and quite cohesively. Like, that looks nice, I think. Manic, yeah, absolutely, but like, I like a manic eye look. Quite enjoy it. So that's it. It was just a very, very simple eye look. The mattes blended out so well, so well. If you obviously watched, you would have seen I didn't really have to do much to kind of get it to work, which I really enjoy because I'm lazy, just in case you didn't know. I really loved the inclusion of a black and a white. I think that was really, really smart, so you can deepen out things and you can lighten things as well. And I know my friend Elena will probably feel quite positively about that because she's always said I'd want a white and a black in a palette, and they do seem to work pretty darn well. The glitters are really nice and they do kind of work together really nicely. I didn't have to use a glitter primer with that, so for that reason I'm really, really happy with that. It's a very kind of cohesive story. Yes, it is another rainbow palette. Okay, look, it's very hard to come up with something that is really new and innovative, but I do like that there is a corresponding glitter for each of the matte shades. They didn't bother with any shimmers. I don't think they really need it. I really, really, really liked this. Now, I've never tried anything in terms of like an eyeshadow from Suva, but I have to say, if they come out with another eyeshadow palette, I will happily pick this up. In terms of a ranking out of 10, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, I really liked it. I thought for the price it was pretty darn good. I did get it in the sale and I did get the brushes along with that, and the brushes worked really, really nicely. I think where I'm taking some points off is some of the glitters aren't as good as the other ones. Like say for instance this pinky one it wasn't as good. Like the consistency is a little bit different, but definitely workable. Definitely workable. And again, like I said, I like that I didn't have to use like a glitter glue or anything like that, because I mean, I'll do it, but it just makes it a lot more faffy. But that's it. That's the whole video. Do please like, comment and subscribe. Do please share, because sharing is caring, unless of course it's an STD, in which case, you know, wrap it up. Don't be gross. Huge thank you to my Patreons. I beyond appreciate you. You guys are my fabulous little enabler hype queens. I love it. But that is it. That is the end of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.